Hello YouTube. So today I am making a video that I did not think that I was going to share with the internet, but here we are and we're doing it. Getting right to the point, about a month and a half ago, on November 9th, 10th, around there, we found out we were pregnant. Well, I found out I was pregnant, and if you guys watch our channel, you know we've been wanting a second baby for a long time now. I breastfed Bohdi, and this is besides the point, but I breastfed him for a while, which kept us from getting pregnant when we wanted to. We wanted them closer together, but so anyways, so now he's not breastfeeding anymore. He hasn't been for a while, so we've been trying. And then last month we were successful, so we were like, yay, so happy. I think Chris is gonna put the footage in of me telling him. Hi guys, so today is
Veterans Day,
Friday, November 11th, and it's Veterans Day. So oh, I made you something at school yesterday.
you did? Where is it?
It's like a little card. I thought he would like it, but maybe he won't, I don't know.
Your birthday card?
Kind of. Read it.
Our next great adventure begins July 2018.
What?
What does this mean?
What do you think it means?
What does it mean?
What do you think it means?
What does it mean, Casey?
Chris?
What month is it?
It's November.
Are you pregnant?
Yeah.
Are you pregnant?
Well, that's what this little test tells me. We'll see.
I was not expecting this.
Yeah.
What?
There you go. Another surprise.
Casey! Casey!
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait, what? I'll do what I did in the first one. In case you can't tell, she's pregnant. What the f...
Surprise!
I'm happy. I'm happy. In case it doesn't look like I'm happy. I was not expecting.
My arm is getting so tight. Chris, can you hold this?
It worked then.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been.
Still works.
It still works. We've been timing it. We've been trying to do this on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
High five. Five. Good work.
Good job. Good teamwork.
Yeah. I love you. Holy. Oh God.
Uh-huh. Crazy, right? And it was awesome. We were like so excited, and obviously like anybody who's been wanting a child ever in their life, like when it actually happens, it's just like the best thing ever. So we were very excited, and it was awesome. And it was awesome for like a week and a half, and then it wasn't awesome anymore. So then I was at school, and I was gonna go into the details on my channel, but I'll just hit the main points here. I was like, Chris was like, are you so excited? And I'm like, yeah, I am excited, but I'll be more excited once we have this doctor's appointment, like the first doctor's appointment, because something just didn't feel like, I don't know how to explain it. I guess I'm just a mom now, and I just have these feelings. So I also was like, I kept testing, like I kept taking these little pregnancy test strips, and my line wasn't getting darker as it should be getting. So that was a little concerning, but I got 2 positives on the digital test saying pregnant. So I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just my brain, like maybe I'm being overly like paranoid. So I was just like going along with it, and then I was at school, and then I just like went to the bathroom, and then there was like some blood, and I was like, oh gosh, and I was like, that's like fine, like well, some people have like spotting or whatever, not a big deal. And then I went to the bathroom a little bit later, a lot more blood, so I was like, okay, well, that's not a good sign. And then it just kept on going, so I was like, okay, well, that's that. And I wasn't like too far along. I was only like don't even know, like 5 or 6 weeks. But long enough for like us to like you know, like as soon as you find out you're pregnant, like your brain automatically goes like making all these plans and when's the due date and how's our Bohdi gonna be like as a brother, and like names, and like he's gonna be born in this, or whatever, the baby's gonna be born in this time, and it was gonna be awesome, and how we're gonna tell our family and all this other stuff. So all those things just like crushed. So you know, and I was like, Chris was like, I think more upset initially than I was, and I was just like, well, that's okay, you know, like this happens a lot to a lot of people, you know, and so it's not that it's not a big deal, but you know, like it'll be okay, and we'll just try again next month, not a big deal, you know. That's how I kind of was initially. So Chris was like, well, you seem to be doing fine, are you sure you're okay? And I'm like, no, it's okay, you know, like I'm fine. When we got pregnant with Bohdi, the month before we actually were pregnant with Bohdi, we got kind of like the same thing happened. Like I got a positive test, and then, but like a couple days later, then my period came. So I was like, okay, maybe I just tested too early. So like this one, that's why I waited, took a digital test, and I waited for like a week until I was like for sure, like my period was like, it wasn't just like a late period sort of thing. So that's why this one was like a little bit more like annoying, because I had 2 positive digitals, and I don't know. So anyway, so I was like just kind of like okay at first, I guess, and I was like, well, move on, we'll try again next month. And then as the weeks have gone by, it's still been like kind of like this dark cloud just like weighing over me. And not that I've been like depressed or like crying or like just like laying in bed, woe is me, or anything like that, like but it's definitely still always on the back of my mind, like, oh, I would have been this far along now, and you know, we would have been like telling people soon, and like that sort of thing. So those things are like kind of still bothering me. So I told Chris, like, I know like initially like I was like, it's not a big deal, but like as time goes on, like it's more and more annoying. Like we tried, like we waited for a really long time to get pregnant, and I know like everybody's situation is different, and like we did not wait nearly as long as some people have to wait. Like some people are trying for years, and we just tried for a few months. But still, like I think no matter like how long you're trying, like your need and your want to have a baby, like it's still, you know, like to you in your situation, it feels like a long time. So, and we've been knowing that we want lots of kids since before we even got pregnant with Bohdi. So, even when we had Bohdi, we were like wanting a second child. So it's been a while. And so like the fact that now we're like back to square one, like, and now back to ovulation tests, and you know, like it's just annoying. So that's like the main thing. Sorry, there's like a hummingbird flying around. That's the main thing. And obviously like the disappointment of not having a baby. Like I want to be pregnant more than anything right now, and the fact that now we're not is still like carrying a weight with me. So I told Chris, like, I don't want to like we didn't tell anybody, we didn't tell our family or anybody, so this is the first time you guys are probably finding out about this, but like I felt like we were kind of like hiding something, because like it's still bothering me, and I like when people ask like, oh, when are you guys gonna have a second one, I don't want to be like, oh, you know, like soon, you know. I just want to tell them like, well, we tried and we had a miscarriage, so now we're back to trying, you know, and I want to be able to talk openly about it. So that's why I was like, well, we'll just share it. And initially I was like, I don't need to make a video, not a big deal. But now that it's still bothering me this far later, I was like, well, maybe I will make the video. So that's that. I don't think I really have anything else to say. The miscarriage wasn't like overly dramatic. It was just like a period. It was a lot of blood, but it was like a heavy period, and it lasted for probably like the length of period. It wasn't like I've been bleeding for like 2 weeks now. It was like a week, and like I said, that was over a month ago now. And sorry if this is TMI, but now I've had a normal like month cycle, so now we're gonna go back to trying this month, so fingers crossed. And I would appreciate any, you know, like prayers and baby dust, and hopefully we get pregnant this time. So that's that. That's my son hitting me. Come here, baby. Ooh, ba, 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 ba.
Sugar?
Mm-hmm. And Bohdi was the first one I told. And he was not very excited. Just kidding. I mean, he wasn't very excited, but he's 2 and he had no idea what's going on.
Sugar, baby.
Baby?
Dad?
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 Dad? Dad?
Mm-hmm. I made this little thing at school. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's that, guys. Thanks for watching, and leave comments down below if this has happened to you or somebody that you know. And I would like to know your guys' experiences. Bohdi, you're gonna break it. Please let go. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thumbs up, not if you like this video, but thumbs up if you support us. And press subscribe if you have not subscribed, and press the little bell if you want to see when we put up new videos, which is like every day. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Can you say bye?
Bye.
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 Ciao.